This is Brian A. Anderson, joined courtside by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter tonight, Allie LaForce. And how much fun is it to watch these guys move the basketball, Clark?
Well, they've got two main ingredients. One, you've got to have a system that demands unselfishness, and then you need players that are willing to play unselfishly, and they've got both of those things.
Now, here is James. Sabonis, left side. Over on Antetokounmpo. And that one comes up a bit short. Here are the Hornets with the ball. Oh, and Giannis hammers it in.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Out to Sabonis. They get it again. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Halliburton. Pass to Baldwin. Rebound, Toronto.
The defensive breakdown gives him a wide open look, but he can't take advantage.
Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
One of the most remarkable things in sport, LeBron still throwing it down at this age. One of the best athletes we've seen in any sport.
Halliburton misses.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
Daniels, that one's true.
Oh, good shot from Daniels. He understands he needs to keep knocking these down for his team.
Antetokounmpo with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo, bam!
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Darko Rajakovic. We discussed the elephant in the room, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach said we'll look to build the wall as best we can, but Giannis gets better at beating it every year. All I'm really asking from my guys is their best effort against him. These are reasonable expectations from a coach for his squad.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to Baldwin. Antetokounmpo inside. Just 4 to shoot. Tries it from 19. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
Shot's good by James. James has got 6.
Fighting through contact. Not easy trying to corral LeBron when he's focused on scoring. Good luck with that.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Toronto leading by 5. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Toronto shooting their first free throw of the contest. That free throw good from James. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Hornets trail by 8. Now Halliburton. Still without a bucket. Out to the wing. Down low. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. We got to like what we're seeing from LeBron James.
He just continues to deal damage inside. They've got to figure a way to slow him down.
Here's Toronto with the ball. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. Launches it. Aldrin with a rebound. Hornets trail by 8. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Toronto shooting their second attempt at the line tonight.
Boy, the upside DiVincenzo has is obvious. I mean, now it's up to him to continue working on his game and keep getting better.
Now, here is James. 9 points in the game.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim. That's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Antetokounmpo. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. Clark, we all continue to be amazed by Giannis. What do you like most about his game?
I just think his passion and energy and relentless effort. He gives it to you every time he steps between the line. You get the sense he's not taking any plays off, and he's trying his very best. And that's an endearing quality and something I've really admired about his game throughout his career.
Hornets trail by 9. With the teardrop. And it's finished off by Antetokounmpo as he lays it in. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
And there's James from the arc. Hits the trifecta.
Well, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebound Toronto. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Now over 2 decades playing in the league, LeBron James continues to play at an amazing level. Remarkable.
There's a minute 17 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Here's James. Out to Sabonis. Drops in the 3.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Yeah, you got to turn up the dial on the intensity at the defensive end if you're them. I mean, it's still early, but I agree with you.
When Giannis starts to drive, the defense knows it's in trouble. He powers right through them.
Pass to Rizachet. And here's James. 16 points for him. Clock is at 3. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Poke loose. Halliburton with a steal. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Toronto. He had solid production this quarter with scoring and rebounding. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Toronto.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And another thing they've done is look to shoot from the mid-range often. So far, it's really paying off for them.
Now here's Simons. Pass to Olynyk. Can't hit from in close.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Dick. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Hield with the ball. Guarded by Valanciunas. Out to Hield. Three-pointer. Valanciunas with a rebound. Toronto leading by 15. On the wing, Grady Dick. The Hornets pull it in. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. And Bay, here we go. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bay's got his first points of the game.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively.
Nice idea by Grady Dick. I mean, he put the ball on the floor, and I think that'll open things up for him.
Out to Hield. Takes the 3. Valanciunas with a rebound. Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Dick. Kicks it out to Barnes. Gets stolen by Hield. Inside. Here's Gasol. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. Looking at lineups around the league, Grant, seems like they're becoming more positionless than ever before.
Yeah, you're spot on, B.A. To the point where some people feel all-star voting shouldn't be by position anymore. It should be by merit. And after a scoreless first quarter, he's finding his offense.
Simons outside. Pass to Hield. Fires from deep. Valanciunas with a rebound.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Hornets trail by 15. Hield with the ball. He's scoreless. Back to Gasol. Gasol with the jam.
Really a short trip to the rack for Gasol there.
Here's Dick. He has 6. Over to the wing. Here's Valanciunas. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And it's the Hornets with the ball. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Pass to Gasol. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Well, you can be overly physical with Gasol if you want to. It's not going to bother him because he's excellent at drawing fouls. You know, he didn't get to the line in that entire first quarter. But right now, he's showing some aggressiveness out there.
Left side, Dick. Outside Barnes. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple.
You can't give Barnes even a second because that's when he strikes and hurts you. A master at the catch and shoot jam.
Simons outside. Takes it inside. 2 points. That one goes.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Raptors lead by 12.
You know, I have to admire a guy like Anthony Simons. Early in his career, he was seen as undersized, but with his skill and pure athleticism, he balances the scales against bigger players, and he's become a ferocious scorer.
Here's Simons, following the bucket by the Raptors. Fires in the triple.
A very efficient range shooter. You expect Hill to take these shots.
Outside Dick. Pass to Valanciunas. And it's Toronto with another.
Good move inside, finishing through some tough defense. He'll battle you anytime he's around the rim.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. And here's Halliburton. He'll bring it up from Charlotte, trailing by 13. Antetokounmpo outside. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. Ooh, strong move from Giannis inside.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
James inside, and the rebound goes to Charlotte. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, he gets it to
These
fall,
niggas need
and
help,
makes
bro.
it just a single-digit deficit.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
And on the flip side, the defenders
Yeah, McCall.
show more fight on the interior. They got to offer more
That's
resistance.
these when niggas need help, man.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded.
This nigga really just took.
Out of bounds as Charlotte keeps possession.
Oh no.
And he's going
Thank
to
you
the
though.
line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Charlotte shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And, you know, whenever they get into a stretch where it looked like maybe they would turn it around at the line, they would immediately take a step back. He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
The shot by James, no good. Hornets trail by 9. Halliburton outside. No good on the triple. And here are the Raptors now. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's James. Oh, LeBron
LeBron's extensive career highlights. I mean, he's had plenty of big nights like this, but it never gets old.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
So he gets them both.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace.
Damn, I couldn't even bump him.
Most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
And so it's Toronto. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be back in a moment. Wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second.
Hey. Bro, I'm still trying to find out how the fuck Ricky got in the playoff.
Hornets trail by 11. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
That shit crazy, bro.
An all-star starter last season is not done yet. He said, quote, I want to be a champion.
Man, I don't even know if I ever seen him in that bitch. And then bro lost and he just, oh my god, and he just got in that bitch.
Ever set limits. Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you, good stuff there. Picked by Sabonis. With some arc.
I'm not even.
That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Sabonis has got his third bucket of the night. Halliburton punching in. Rebounded, Domantas Sabonis.
You know, at the end of the day, size does matter, especially on the glass.
James, that's good.
Yet another stellar night for LeBron offensively so far. In some ways, he's just unstoppable.
Antetokounmpo with it. Picked up by James. Antetokounmpo
I can't grab it.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And out on the wing,
Thank you.
Ricochet.
How can a nigga contest behind?
Yeah,
Like,
this guy has tremendous
who designed the
potential.
game to reward bad defense? I never understood that, bro. You get beat to the basket, how the fuck can you contest some, like, how can I be contested? I don't even see the nigga. How the fuck they gonna contest me if I don't see him? Nigga just picked up the ball and just started running past me just now.
Go to it. Stay with it. I mean,
Like, what the fuck?
Responds and provides more resistance. Keep making them pay.
Halliburton
Nothing you can do about that, bro.
uses the glass to finish the layup. Halliburton's got
Oh, we
4
in
points
front of
this quarter.
nigga. A nigga could, like, how, my nigga?
Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing.
Look,
the play.
how, like, why he not jumping to the paint to help?
By James.
But the reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir.
I hate that
Power and
nigga
grace.
shot.
That had it all.
Toronto leading by 15. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half.
Then y'all let anybody can touch Giannis shot, bro, and that shit crazy.
Daniels. Sabonis left side. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Antetokounmpo with it. And Sabonis picks him up defensively. Antetokounmpo on the attack. And that one's good. Antetokounmpo's got 18.
And you know, Giannis gets to the basket in a nanosecond. He feels like nobody can stop him.
And it's James with the jam. And the Raptors lead by 15.
You have to be kidding me.
Wow, that's how you take things into your own hands.
That's crazy. How can a nigga contest? He's behind me, bro.
He just can't find a consistent way
Like,
to
come
score.
on, fool.
And this team could certainly use it.
Back to Halliburton. Beyond the arc.
That shit makes no sense, bro.
Halliburton.
Yeah, Yeah, the first half was 1 to deep 6.
They're contesting the shot behind, bro.
He's
Like,
looked a lot better.
Pass to Rizachet.
oh my God, that wasn't a steal. Oh my God, that wasn't
James
a steal.
deciding where to
Bro.
go with it. Nifty move.
What's a
And a foul called on the way up.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Niggas line. Niggas is not just pressing square. I mean, niggas is not just pressing triangle or holding no analog stick up, bro. Cause
A tough task to defend LeBron inside.
that same shit is not happening for a nigga, bro.
Hornets
Like,
trail by 12.
you niggas is real light lying about that shit. For no
Pass
reason.
to Antetokounmpo.
We get beat and still get to contest that.
Working inside.
Like, that is bad defense, 2K. That is not good. To let somebody get right under the goal is bad defense. It's an easy layup at that point. Anything else is a foul. Unless he touched the ball, it's a foul, my nigga. He's behind me. Stop rewarding bad defense, bro. Like, what the fuck? It shouldn't even be no way to make the game think that's contested. I'm under the goal. He's behind me. What the fuck?
Outside Dick.
Hey, who the fuck made y'all machine?
Can't hit that one.
That nigga ain't never played basketball.
Now here's Okoro. Still no points. Antetokounmpo, right side.
Come on, bro. And one. You won't call it, though.
Jam by Giannis.
Or you just want to let people throw fists at my dude all game, because
At his best.
that's
His
crazy.
defense doesn't have a clue as to how to guard it.
Pass to Valanciunas. To the inside. Back to Dick. To the paint.
Oh, my God.
Valanciunas can't get it to
That
go.
pass should never even got through.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yes, sir.
Hornets trail by 8.
Mm.
And there's 1:38 left in the third. Gasol inside. Valanciunas will rebound.
Wow, I couldn't.
And so here is Toronto.
What you want to do? Like, what you want to do? Get the fuck out the way. You don't think it's important to get the fuck out the way? What you mean?
Outside Dick. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Grady Dick. Up and over Gasol. Here's Valanciunas. To end the drought.
I don't get a contest on that. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on, my nigga. What the fuck?
Yeah, he's a top-tier offensive rebounder. Valanciunas uses his size and strength to his advantage to do damage on the boards.
Back to Hield. And the foul called on Buddy Hield.
Oh my God.
That's his first foul of the game.
I didn't see niggas pick the ball up from the three-point line and you gave him a good animation.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Here's Dick to the right side.
It ain't nothing to contest, bro. I'm sending them right to you.
Valanciunas down low. Left side Dick. 18 feet out. Gasol grabs the board.
I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations.
Oh my God.
They still find
What was
themselves out
that?
front.
Right side Hield. Rebound Toronto. On the wing, Grady Dick. From the arc. No good. This is at the buzzer. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Toronto. He put together 10 points in the quarter. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. The fourth quarter has arrived.
No, I forgot.
Good to have you with us. And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Charles Lee said.
Niggas say they gonna remove it now.
Challenged the team, asking them to bring the fight inside, telling them to play with pride, telling the team, you're getting bullied near the hoop. Let's see if it works, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Here's James.
Just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
The drive by Simons, and the layup falls.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Here's James. Shoots a fadeaway, and he makes it. James has got 4 points this quarter.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
Outside heel. Pass to Gasol. Toronto grabs the miss.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Thank you, finally.
Stolen by Gasol. To the middle. Here's Olynyk. Sinks that one from the post.
Well, the defense allowed that one. He had a clear path to the cup.
James outside. And Sabonis slams it in.
Ain't trying to touch that shit. That's tough.
Right there. He's a sneaky athlete now.
Bro did not care.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here.
Bro said fuck everybody.
To make sure they all know the plan.
Bro literally could have jumped like.
Burton has got the ball here for Charlotte. A 12-point game. Driving inside.
Oh, my nigga, come on, bro. Like, help me out, bro. What the fuck?
Sabonis outside.
Like, what is you niggas
No
doing?
good there, off the double clutch. Hornets trail by 12. Antetokounmpo with it.
Anybody could contest this nigga shot, bro. Like, how?
Make it obvious why they're in front.
And you know what? That tells the story in a lot of games, guys. And here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
Pass to Sabonis. Puts it up from 12. Baldwin with a rebound. Antetokounmpo, right side. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from James. It's good, and there's a block called on the play. He'll get one free throw.
I'll tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Antetokounmpo surveys. Okoro on the wing. 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo inside. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Here's James. Oh, throw it down. Nice.
What an athletic slam by LeBron. Showing these young guys how it's done.
The drive by Antetokounmpo. And Giannis with the dunk.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Pure from three-point range.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Back to James. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Antetokounmpo outside. On the take. Wow! Giannis taking off!
I tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
And there's James from the arc. And again, Toronto with a triple.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Back to Antetokounmpo. It's rebounded by Sabonis. Toronto leading by 17. Pick by Sabonis. Out to James. Back to Sabonis. And Sabonis slams it in.
Sabonis now is not going to shy away from contact. He really aggressively attacks the defense.
The steal.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Raptors.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
Well, this four-game season series promises to be an exciting one. And tonight, they grabbed the early lead, going up 1-0 against the Hornets.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for LeBron James.
Timeout.
An unbelievable scoring performance. He absolutely took over and never let up.
Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They trail by 19. Three on the clock. The drive by Antetokounmpo.
Assisted by Baldwin.
51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Toronto Raptors. Baldwin with a rebound. Here's Antetokounmpo. Uses the glass on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 32 points. And so here is Toronto. The lead is 15. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And here's Halliburton. So no problem for Toronto as they get the win, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this team dominate. You best believe they're all going home happy.
GG.